Hi, this is Dr. Kirk Megu, TV and podcast host and former university lecturer. During the Christmas holidays now, my parents are staying with me, for a couple of weeks, and so that's great. I'm taking them around and stuff like that. One of the things about my mother, and maybe your mother might be the same, there are stories they tell about you all the time, over, and you hear the same ones. I do, at least. I hear the same ones over and over and over. It's like maybe 5 or 6 of the favorite stories, and it's like every time she tells it, it's like it's new, and it makes her laugh equally hard every time. I'm not complaining about it, but I actually want to share one of those stories because it's actually quite interesting and very relevant. It's not something I find embarrassing at all, really. I find it more intriguing than funny. It's about my first plane ride. I was, I don't know, maybe 3 years old, and so we were in the plane, and there was a point where we were over the clouds, so the clouds are beneath us, and so I had a window seat, and apparently I, excitedly shouted when I was looking outside at the window. I said, "Hey, Mom, look, we're flying upside down." Right? So, and apparently everybody laughed. What I love about that story is that, I didn't know we could actually go above the clouds. I don't know if I thought we would go in space or if I just didn't think it was possible or what. I was like a flat earther firmament guy. But no, it was, so the only possible way is that we were actually upside down. And that was so exciting to me, like all these trick planes. But, how that's relevant to us still. And no matter how smart you are, or no matter how smart you think you are, very often we have these limitations on what we think we can do, where we can go, who we can speak to, what we can do, these sorts of limitations. And sometimes we may even cross the limitations, yet we will be rationalizing to ourselves that we can't do it, that we didn't do it, and we actually create a perceptual world that we're flying upside down instead of actually going over. And this could be, let's say in podcasting, if you don't think you can actually do a podcast, or if you don't think you can be in the media, or if you don't think your voice sounds good, or if you don't think you could actually contact, this person, or if you don't think your content's going to be as good as another person's, or that your questions, aren't going to be as relevant, or you're not going to be as entertaining, or whatever it may be. And then we can think about all sorts of ways to figure that we're flying upside down when actually we can go over the clouds. But that's my story for today. I hope you found it interesting, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.